Here are the top 5 Regression Manhwa recommendations. The MC isn't your typical hero, he's the Demon King. When the human heroes attack his empire, wiping out all his monsters, they finally confront the MC. But here's the twist. He's not some hideous beast. He's a human mage. Humans usually view other species as inferior, enslaving them or using them for magical loot. Our MC, however, learns about these other species and their cultures. Determined to free them from slavery, he becomes a hunted man. Ascending to a 10th circle mage, he rescues monsters and helps them fight back, slowly expanding their territory until it grows into the Antares Empire. Without even realizing it, he becomes the Demon King. When the heroes obliterate his generals and monsters, the MC offs all of them except for Teslon, the martial king. None of the MC's attacks work on Teslon. Realizing he's about to die, the MC uses an artifact to regress to the past, only for Teslon to shatter it. Instead of rewinding time, he opens his eyes in Teslon's body, now destined to be trained like a dog by Teslon's brutal trainer to become the martial king. In this new life, he encounters his former generals and monsters in entirely different circumstances. To discover what happened to the real Teslon and how he plans to save the monsters from humans, read The Indomitable Martial King on this website. The MC is the world's top assassin, known for turning anything into a killing weapon. Now an old man, he's retired peacefully, unaware of the $7.6 billion bounty on his head. One day, a high school girl comes to buy books at his shop, but Peter senses she's a killer and warns her to leave. As she tries to exit, other assassins ambush, using her as bait to take Peter out. Peter devoted his life to the organization, yet his master betrays him, ordering his death to claim the bounty. The assassins succeed, and Peter dies, filled with regret over his loyalty to the organization. Just as the assassins celebrate their victory, a young man approaches. It's Peter, who has somehow regressed in time and regained his youth. With renewed determination, Peter obliterates his attackers and vows to hunt down the organization that betrayed him. Don't let the chapters count deceive you. The chapters are very long. Read Killer Peter, available on this website. With the world meeting its end by demonic invasion, the MC, the last hero of mankind, is at the verge of death after a fierce battle with the monarch of demons. The monarch, impressed by his persistence, offers him a chance to join his army, promising life and power. The MC knows this is a ploy to make him beg for his life. Instead, he shakes the monarch's hand and explodes himself, cutting off the monarch's hand and infuriating him. The MC then awakens to see a deity who offers him another chance to go back in time and fight, impressed by his perseverance. Remembering the gods are cruel beings who abandoned humanity after the demon invasion, the MC attacks her. She stomps on him, revealing they are giving him this chance not out of goodwill, but because the demon monarch, humiliated by his loss, demanded it to exact revenge. Accepting the offer, the MC vows to truly defeat the monarch this time. This isn't just humanity's loss, it's the downfall of the inner gods against the outer gods. Inner gods, deities from various mythologies like Sun Wukong, Hercules, Vishnu, and Asura, who protect and guide humanity, stood no chance. The MC Kim Yuan is humanity's fastest climber of the tower and fought valiantly alongside these inner gods. Despite numerous attempts, the inner gods couldn't eliminate the outer gods. In a final act of desperation, the god of time, Kronos, sacrifices himself to give Kim Yuan a chance to go back in time. With more knowledge than anyone else, Yuan regresses to the moment the tutorial is about to start. Read Leveling with the Gods to follow his journey. This the funniest reason for regression. Our MC is a 35-year-old game addict who has a lot of loans due to his investment on gears in his Full Dive VR game. He dedicated 15 years of his life playing this game and barely making his living from the revenue of his loot money from the game. He goes to the upgrade shop where we upgrade the weapons by offering the high-level monster ruins, but it is basically a gamble. He is successful in creating grade 1 weapon, grade 2, 3, 4, and 5. The chance to create a grade 6 weapon is too slim, and his loan sharks watching his live asks him to stop and get the weapon back to clear off the loans. But the persistent MC prays all of the gods he know of and drops even more loot creating grade 6. This is basically a jackpot, but MC does not stop there. Grade 7 is created. He thinks everything will change in his life if he could create a grade 8 and tries his luck, which is again a jackpot. Grade 8 sword is created. He does not want to stop there as well. It's a legendary sword, but MC tries again. The grade 8 sword shatters his dreams. MC gets traumatized and gets a heart stroke to die in the game. Now he regresses back 15 years when he did not start playing. MC does not learn his lesson and starts the game with all the knowledge of game to become the legendary player. It is funny and Mac is too cunning. Read Worn and Torn Newbie. Check out my channel for more recommendations.